Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god! I just realized I was muted the whole time. Thank you, Striker. No one. Oh my god, how did no one help me? Help me. I can't believe I've been talking for 5 minutes and no one said anything. I'm gonna have to talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna run down the line. I was saying hi to everyone and then I was explaining some things. Oh my god. I'm gonna end it all. Hello everyone. I am so sorry. I knew if I muted myself, this would happen. I muted myself before the stream because I'm like, I don't want to hear myself. Oh my god. Welcome everyone. Let me. I don't know if everyone's still here, but like, hi Lev, hi Folks, hi Edworld, hi Lucky, hi Poppy, hi Jax, hi hold on, let's see, hi Nika, hi Baybells, hello Mori, hello Kay, hello Kim, Mimi, Turtle, Queen, Striker, thank you for saying something. 42, hello Kay, hello everyone, I'm so sorry, it's actually the start of the stream. Hi Andy, welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Okay, thank you so much for coming to the premiere. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I am still talking. I'm talking now. Please let me know if I am not talking. I'm gonna cry. How can I have talked for 5 minutes and no one was like, something's a bit wrong. Biotest. Oh, I hope you did well your biotest, and if not, I hope you still get a good grade regardless. Sometimes you just don't feel good about a test and then it turns out fine in the end, so it's whatever. Hello everyone. Okay, so when I was talking to the void with nothing coming through for 5 minutes, I was greeting everyone and I was explaining some things about All-In. All-In's a very hard... Stop, Burb. Burb, why were you not here to tell me my microphone was not working? It's okay, it's not your fault. So, I was saying that All-In is a very difficult song for me because it has two of my weaknesses. It's okay, guys, I'm not blaming anyone, I just thought it was really funny. So, All-In has a lot of, well, powerful singing, very hard for me. It's not, my voice is not made for powerful singing. Second thing is that a lot of the song is like the same note, but the words change. And so that's also my biggest weakness, because I rely on things changing to keep my voice sounding dynamic, or whatever you want to call it. Because if it's still the same, I'm not good at portraying emotion in my voice, if that makes sense. Because I'm just a hobby singer, right? Like I don't sing professionally, I don't have any professional experience or like even class experience with singing. So I can't inject emotion because I don't have the baseline of singing down. And so the song was very much a struggle for me. However guys, I wanted to at least get this cover out because the one friend that I did want to sing this song, she's busy. She's never recorded ever in her life for a cover before, and it's just like it's a lot for her to do. So I was like, okay, we're not gonna have her do it, and she might fight me on like some things with direction, which is perfectly fine. I mean, like, because she's like in real life close friend of mine, right? The second one is I had like the perfect Kiana in my mind, right? I know a singer, an old friend. However, they're unreliable, and I don't mean that in like a negative context. It's more so like they can't predict their schedule, but I didn't want to wait a year for no guarantee, right? Like it was like no guarantee. They can't accept anything. They can't be like, oh yeah, I can give it to you in a year. Like if they said yes, I could give it to you in a year, I'd be like, okay, I'll wait for a year. But like it was just that uncertainty that made me be like, okay, well I've been sitting on these lyrics since August. Like this is one of the... When I first came to Alien Stage, right? It was when Round 5 came out, which is why Ruler of My Heart is the song that was the first cover on this channel. And so I was like, oh, well, okay, I guess I could give a try at the other songs for fun. And so this was one of the songs that also came out as well. Wait, hold on. Please don't play a different song. Okay, we're gonna loop that. And so I was like, okay, I'll just do a test. Like I have to sing the demo anyway, but the demo was ass. It was bad. And so I did a proper recording. I did like a short recording of it, and I asked Ire, hey, can you do like a short mix test for me. I need to know if I sound okay with what the mix test sounds like. English is hard. Then I'll greenlight it and I'll go ahead and record the rest and have you mix it. So that's what happened. I did like a short test. I gave it to eBay. I was like, hey, mix it. Got it back, and I was like, you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And so sang the rest of it, but it was so difficult. So like Liga, I had 150 recordings just to get the right consistent feeling. I also changed microphones in the middle of recording at some point because I had a new mic come in, new old mic, if that makes sense. It was a secondhand mic, and I recorded. If you listen to the mix, you might hear the microphone differences a bit, which is not anyone's fault, but it's my fault. So hello Sky, welcome to the stream. So that's how this cover came to be. My attempt at sounding womanly. I want your expectations on the floor. I am my own worst self-critic. So cute ghost. I want to call this a ghost. Technically, this avatar is like a little companion, right? So one of these, yeah, like it's probably a lot more than I think. I just try my best and try to make everything sound consistent, and it was just hard. It was a hard song. Like, there's a difference between, you know, singing powerfully and then singing, not even singing, just yelling. And I have the bad habit of thinking I'm like singing with a more foundation powerful voice, lower register, and then I hear the recording playback and it just sounds like I'm yelling, and I'm like, I hate myself, I hate myself, I hate myself. Hello Penguin, Pengu Paint. Thank you, yes, yes, it's I've been using this avatar for so long, I don't know how long it's been. The original, the person that I had draw and rig this has disappeared from the internet, so I don't know what to do. I can't even tell you what their Twitter is anymore because it disappeared off the internet. I hope they're doing fine, genuinely, because like it was scary when they just left. You're the person I recommend to people who would. Oh, thank you so much, that's so sweet. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys like it. So I hope you like the premiere of it. I just set a premiere for next Friday. It's the, what is it called? It's the Unknown Till the End, but it's E-Ray and Eyes cover put together. So I had E-Ray take Scott, who's the original mixer of my Unknown Till the End, mix a version where it's like the Akugetsu and Ruby Eye version. So that's up for you to see, or look forward to next Alien Stage Friday. By the way, happy Alien Stage Friday. Can we talk about Alien Stage Tuesday when they dropped the Sua song? Don't hate your turtle spawning here. Please don't spawn in my house, please. I already have someone that says I'm in your walls. I don't need that anymore. I don't want it anymore. In addition to that, E-Ray is working on All In Till version, and I need to work on the video for that. It's gonna be a simple video. I don't like working too hard on videos. Typography is my weakness that I don't want to do. Will you be doing a My Clementis English cover? I will. So Hyunji, who is the Sue of my heart, my good friend, I played Valorant with her yesterday night. It was a good time. She already recorded. The problem is me. I am the bottleneck. I need to record. But there are lyrics I just need to record, and then I need to give it to E-Ray. I need to talk to him about it, actually, because he will be mixing it, but I might ask him, oh, if you don't have time, I will ask someone else, because it's a slow, quiet, like very... It's like a different vibe of song. We did sing My Clementis, we just sang it in Korean. And then I realized I can't sing Korean, so that's why we started with the English covers. I cannot sing Korean. It's very bad. And I would like to sing at least in terms of all the, what are they called? The elements of a cover, if I could have one of them that's comfortable. If I can't sing well, which I usually hide behind harmonies to make up for my lack of singing ability, then I would I would like it to be in a language I know. Do you have any plans of doing a cover for the Sua version of Really by Heart? You know what's funny? I don't know if it was Mork or Hyunji, I think Mark said this. He's like, hey, what if we did a Ruler of My Heart but with all the dead people? I'm like, you know, that's a funny premise. I am not Korean. If I was, I would be singing in Korean. Well, even then, it's not like I would be fluent in Korean. I am not Korean. But Hyunji is Korean. She has a cover of My Clementis on her channel if you want to check her out. It sounds so good on my clothes. Thank you. It's a very quiet and slow-moving song, and in contrast to Hyunji, I feel like I sound ugly, so I need to be very, very aware and purposeful when I sing. Hello, Miyano. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the skibidi. Let's see. Okay, so All In premiere next week, next Alien Stage Friday. Hopefully they don't drop any more other side songs on us, right? Who knows? So next week would be Unknown Till the End, the Ruby Eye and Akagetsu version, but it's gonna be E-Ray and I. I also drew the art. I just realized that this is the first time I drew art on my channel. I didn't want to rush an artist, so I just drew it myself, but I can't color, which is why it's not colored. Hi, hello, Air. Okay, it's like you'll be your own worst self-critic, right? So it's not like maybe I in retrospect maybe I sound okay, but like to me, I only hear a version of my voice that is in my head or like right now because I can't hear my voice when other people can hear it. Thank you so much. Hello, JD. Welcome to the stream. And then hopefully I'm gonna ping E-Ray this weekend and be like, hey man, well I'm not gonna harass him, but I'm gonna be like, so how are those mains coming along? Because the first step, at least for E-Ray and I have to check his mains first and then adjust for anything or ask him to redo anything. And then he can go ahead and do whatever he needs to. Like he mixes, he tunes his and whatnot. And I give him money because I'm not gonna subject someone to fulfill my requests without compensating them properly. What else? Oh yes. So I mentioned the new Suez song, right? Heart, the one that came out on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you live. What do we guys think of it? I didn't take a close look at the English lyrics actually. So let me take a gander. Heart. Will you put your covers on Spotify? Unfortunately, no. Spotify has very strict rules on what a cover is, and ours don't fulfill that, unfortunately. So I do have a couple covers. No, I only have one cover up on Spotify, but it's not related to Alien Stage. The reason being the instrumental has to be made and like commercial free, or you have the commercial rights to it, right? So because we use the official instrumental that Alien Stage has so graciously provided for us for the main animated entries into the series, we can't do that. If in the future, if I win the lottery or something, I will go ahead and get the instrumentals remade, have them remixed with the original vocals that we already have, and then it could be possible. But as of right now, no. I never intended them to be on Spotify because I know the game, the rules. So I would I would perish. So yeah, YouTube's the only way to do it. Then the reason being, YouTube has a good copyright system. It has copyrighted all of the songs, which means, to my knowledge at least, that Viminosa and Studio Liko are getting money from it, which is great because that means we're supporting the creators that bring this beautiful content to us, right? For free, right? So for free. It's kind of incredible. So I would like to continue doing that. Because it's like the only way that I know that any monetization that is happening is going directly to the original creators, right? At the end of the day, this is all a personal, selfish project of mine that I'm making my friends sing for me, or not friends, but people that I admire as vocalists sing for me, for my silly, sick English cover projects, yada yada. But yeah, maybe one day. For now, no. Also, please, I know I say this, or I don't say this, but I put it in every description of each video. I've seen issues of reposting and whatnot. It happened earlier. It happened after Black Sorrow, I think. And originally, I would have been okay with it, but there's like, I think a proper way to repost and a proper way to not, like a bad way to repost, but otherwise no reposting or redistributing, especially for the general public. If, for example, you did want to use the audio for like maybe a transformative thing, like you're gonna do an AMV edit, or you want to do an animatic because like you feel something and you're so compelled to make an animation from it, that is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. But if you're just gonna rip the video and re-upload it somewhere and then say something and then like not even directly credit the people on the main post or the vocalist at minimum, I don't even care about me, right? I care about the vocalist getting all the glory and the limelight. Then that's just low effort and on the backs of people that created the thing that you like very much. So that's just my comment on it. That doesn't mean please go ahead and repost. That means just like there are conditions to it. If you want more clarification, there's a community post somewhere about it on my channel. I might change it a bit just because I don't want to be so restrictive, but yeah, there's one in particular that I got so mad at because I'm like, I can't believe you just took the video, said whatever you wanted to say, and then hide the actual things under it, like the actual credits, or not even barely a credit. Yeah. I love Heart. I think it might be my fourth fave. I need to look at it and listen to it more because I think I listened to it when it first came out, and I was like, oh, Sua sounds so pretty. Man, I'm gonna have to wait for someone to translate this lyrics because I don't speak Korean and I don't understand it. Incredibly got it with my heart. Is I get you. Okay. Oh yes, welcome Triple Star, NBA Triple Star, and then Aki. I don't think I said hi to Aki either. Is there anyone else? Milo? Welcome to the stream. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I don't think I will have a stream next Friday unless something changes, because it's just, you know, it's just the same old cover. You've heard Irai's version of Unknown Till the End. You've heard my version of Unknown Till the End. Now you're gonna hear both of our versions combined to make the ultimate Unknown Till the End. Did I have anything else to talk about? I don't think so. Hello. Hello, Lurky Potato. Welcome to the stream. Wait. Oh, you know what? I should probably go through the lyrics of the actual song. I don't know where I put it. See, the way I do my lyrics is that I write it in Discord and then I edit the Discord message because I'm crazy and silly with it, you know? Let me see if I could find the actual lyrics. I don't know if are they anywhere? I found original lyrics. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god, how many times did I I wonder. You know what? I feel like I talked about it with Iray at some point, so we're just gonna go look at his chat real quick. Haslink. From Bebo. Nope, that's not how that works. Slowly but surely. Ah, okay. Put that down. We'll never know when it ends. Following up from my previous one, do you think you'll do a Missy Sia cover of Cure? I have to listen to that a bit more. It's a bit... I think when I tried to sing it, it's kind of hard. And then in addition, right, I said I have struggles with sounding emotional and stuff. But it could be possible. I don't know if I want to branch out to like other versions quite yet that aren't easy to make, because that is another project to right, and My projects, I do I do pay for them out of my own pocket, so I don't want to like over encumber myself with it. Too many projects. So we'll see down the line after all the main entries are all good and dandy. I use Google Docs. I would use Google Docs as well, but Google Docs isn't mobile friendly, right? It's not the most friendliest thing on mobile. And I'm always on the go, right? So I would do that instead. You can really love that Lion's Roar. Oh, thank you, Lee. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Yes, let me go through the lyrics. So let's take a look. So the first one, I don't have any notes on this actually because I haven't looked at this in half a year. Jiro's crazy set. It is. It is. I think about when I was looking at the lyrics and I'm like, man, why is this so depressing? Okay. All in English lyrics. So I'm gonna pull up the wiki lyrics as well, just so it's easily accessible right now. Wiki, all in. Oh, English. So I can compare and contrast. Yeah. Ah no, my ad blocker. Okay. Volume, I think should be okay. I'm not gonna play the song, but we're gonna take a little gander at it, yeah? I'll put you guys over here at least. Oh, that's too far. Oh my god. That makes sense. Since I have a lot of tabs to look through, translators and making links. Yeah. Collab with E-Ray? Yes. Next week, so next Friday is the Unknown Till the End collaboration with E-Ray. And then he's working on All In English. If you haven't heard his All In Korean, which he sounds amazing in, by the way, let me go grab it real quick. Then you should go check it out. I'll link it real quick. I don't know if I can I pin stuff in here? E-Ray All In. He sounds amazing. I was like, heck yeah. Oh my god, I can't. All In, wait. Okay, there it is. I was like, where is it? Hello, Super Indecisive! Welcome to the stream again! Nah, it's okay, it's okay. You missed my first 5 minutes of me talking to nothing because I have myself muted. Can I right click this? So this is E-Ray All In. That's E-Ray All In. You haven't heard it? Sounds incredible. It's just a little taste of what he'll sound like in English. I'm patiently awaiting his mains to check over. That is all my thoughts. Okay. Okay, we got the lyrics here. Okay, first lyrics in All In. So your eyes grow wide at my dazzling entrance. So I'm gonna start with like the original translation that's on the wiki. We love E-Ray in this household. We love E-Ray. He's just so nice. Why is he so nice? He's so talented too. There's a limit to how people can be so nice and talented. So with that, your eyes grow wide at my dazzling entrance. Did I capture your gaze with my striking entrance? So I know that I use dazzling a lot in some covers, so like Sweet Dream, and somewhere else. I probably used it somewhere else. I can't remember. But in this case, I was trying to get a feel of Hyuna and how she would like sing, or like how she would sound. You know how people use not slang, but like they like cut words, right? So I was like trying to think, I think she would cut words, like she would shorten words, shorthand words. So I did that. And then, and your heart beats fast, okay. Make your heart beat fast, well that's okay. So I used well, it would have made more sense to say, yeah, that's okay. But when I sing yeah, it sounds gross. So it just sounds gross, so I had to do well. That was just like a personal choice. Cause I'm like, I tried singing it, I was like, it would have made more sense to say yeah, and then I did it. I was like, ooh, no. Next two lines, there's no point fighting back. This is the March of the Fools. Struggle all you like, but it's pointless. Did you see that? This is what we gotta do. I don't remember why I did it like that, but I think the word do just sounded appropriate for the long note that happens there, right? So it just went with that. Honestly, I think All In was kind of similar to how Black Sorrow was. Well, yeah. It kind of like, you get in the mindset of the character a little bit, and then you kind of think about, okay, my headcanon, how would they express themselves in English? Would they be poetic? Would they be blunt? Would they be etc, right? So we just go through that motion. Hello, Red Legs Grass, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for listening to the cover. God, I have to look at the comments. I see a lot of notifications. I'm a little scared now. Oh, is the... Okay. I thought the stream broke because it wasn't loading. The March of Fools. I don't... Let's see. There's no point fighting back. This is the March of the Fools. This is what the March of Fools. I think it elicits the same meaning, right? I don't know. If there's like any points, like you listen to the cover and you're like, I wonder why she did that, just like ask me. I probably had a reason. I just can't remember it right now. Okay, we're in the pre-chorus. Endless cheers and applause. I hear the song grow louder and louder, fill up the entire nebula. I omitted nebula for a reason. I think it's because I was implying the thought of a galaxy without directly talking about it. So like Galaxy Nebula, that's gonna be in the chorus, right? So like echoing around our endless cheers and encores. I don't know, I had a lot of fun adapting this. This is a lot of fun to adapt. I'm excited. Hear that the song getting loud like that. Okay, when I first saw Hyuna, I honestly, genuinely, I always thought she had like big like lion energy, if that makes sense. I don't know if that would be her spirit animal. I don't know if that's canonically her spirit animal, right? So she always gave me like, literally she would kill me and I would allow her to. So that's where the lion came in. Very interesting though that I don't know why. Okay, I shouldn't say I don't know. I did like how I chose that. I think it kind of leans into her character a little bit. And her little goofy silliness, right? Hold on, sorry, I'm sleeping. Hello, why are there so many people here? I'm scared. Hello, everyone. Then we get into the chorus. Just laugh, hey, kick and break, yeah. I realized that I didn't say yeah properly. I said yeah, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if I broke the immersion there. To the galaxy shining bright, cheers. Change the game with a single action. Trust me and I'll show you. Cheers. I think the later half of the chorus is pretty self-explanatory. It's like similar, just like a bit added more words just to make it a bit more seamless. So, you need to reply to this since you're trying to talk about new subscriber. Ah, thank you for talking about the model. I'll read every comment, honestly. I'm reading, I gotta dip in and out. I'm so sorry to everyone. But yes, Small Bebo's the best model. The NP, thank you so much. Welcome to the Alien Stage fandom. I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you for listening to the covers. Thank you so much. I hope you will have the misery that we have. So bang, hey, kick and break ya. In this space. I wrote in this space to have a double meaning because they're in space, but like they're also in a space to cause a ruckus. At the time, I didn't understand what exactly All In was about, right? Because that was like the latest song I had heard as well. Like Rule of My Heart, and then All In came out, and I was like, what's going on here? You know, like... And so, I think I finally understand now that, yeah, they were trying to make like an entire scene, right? Based on the end of Wiga, like they were trying to make like a visual ruckus, kind of like a message, right? So I think that kind of aged well. I haven't changed the lyrics since August. So it has aged pretty well. Change the game with a single action. Just to me, I'll show you how to cheers. I didn't want to repeat your cheers twice. I thought it was a little bit repetitive, especially with how it was going for the structure of the song here. So I was like, okay. We're just given one life, so gotta live for myself. God, this part was hard to get down properly. I will answer that in a bit. We're just given one life, so gotta live for myself. We only got one life, so I'm living mine for me. Have you seen me before? Yeah, in your dreams, because I'm the one from your wildest dreams. Making a fantasy and all this insanity. I'll create a fantasy in this crazy world. Time to change it all. Yeah, I'm going all in. And change it all. I'm going all in. I think that was okay. That was an okay way of expressing that entire section. I remember struggling with like, we only get one life, so I'm living mine for me. Because I'm like, how do I say that? That makes it flow well, you know? And then the I wrote in the script, I was like, the haha, right? But in parentheses I wrote cries because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sound bad in this. Oh my god. Okay, the next verse above, a universe brimming with dreams, who will remain standing at the end of it all, don't you want to know? Above a universe of dreams brimming with life, from what I see, wondering on who you think will win out. I know the structure of wondering, like that structure, I changed it a bit just to... It was hard. I think that was the hardest one I had to deal with. And I noticed that she was repeating a phrase that's like, don't you want to know? And I was like, okay, well, they're on screen, on paper, it's flashing to Luca and then her brother, so maybe it's like, is it you? Is it you? How about you, you know? Diana is definitely my fantasies. Okay. Next pre-chorus, caught within rules without rules. Which is such an interesting sentence. I still can't wrap my head around that. A bird is set free, and then it's like, I hear the song grow louder, fill up the entire nebula. So like, caught within the cracks of silly rules. I originally was gonna say caught within the cracks of stupid rules, but I was like, no! I feel like she wouldn't swear. In my brain, she won't swear. Spreading their wings is a bird free. In my mind, I'm implying that I think it's her. And it's also because of this specific line. So like in Ouiga, it's like, holding wings filled with longing, spreading out free at last, like that one. It's actually in reference to this line that I made. Because I'm like, yeah, Hyuna's a bird. She's free and wild and crazy. Well, not crazy, but, you know, trying her best for others. Repeat of the chorus, blah blah blah. And then we get to the bridge. Every obstacle in my way, I've crushed them all, step all over me, but I'll rise again. It's you who's in the wrong, but you had no idea. So, all the things that try to get in my way never survived me, I guess you could say. I put a smiley face after that. Push me down then, but I'll rise up again. Still unaware, well, guess I've had enough. Another pain point. Still unaware, guess I've had enough. This is... That line was harder for me to transition just because I think it worked out in the end only because it's kind of like we don't know the relationship between Hyuna and Luca at that, like a solid idea of what the relationship was. Like we get the implication that yeah, Luca killed her brother, right? And like Luca doesn't really fully understand what he did wrong because he was just a kid. And so I think that was just like, it was almost like she's saying that directly to him. It was kind of like a vent line, right? Like a vent line. And then we get to the chorus again, and then the last one. Whatever comes to mind, give it a chance. Contemplate all you want, won't change a thing. Ride the waves of passing time and run with the wind till morning, don't stop. I think the last part of this chorus is my favorite. So like, got some crazy ideas, why not just give them a try? Think it over, no wait, does it matter? Because it really doesn't. Why do you have to think so hard, you know? Ride the rhythm of life with all this time passing by. To the sunrise we go, come now, don't stop. And that's the lyrics. I don't have a lot to say about it. It's been a very long time since I looked at them. And it's been quite a while since I actually recorded for this as well. But thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out. Let me actually go back and read the messages I missed. The Real of My Heart cover always has a million views. Yeah, I saw. I was like, dang, we're at a 900k. It's kind of crazy to see that, you know? It's scary. Just cause, like, I was talking to Hess yesterday. I was like, bro, people have heard your voice 900,000 times. And he's like, wait, really? And I'm like, yes. Because keep in mind, Hess doesn't know anything about Alien Stage. Like, he has, like a crumb of knowledge. He has a crumb of knowledge. And so that's why it's always funny to me when I talk to him about it. So, let's see. Already experienced so much heartbreak. I wonder what they'll do for the last song. Or I don't know if the next song will be the last song, but next mainline animated song is what I want to say. How much heartbreak can we get? Because Wiga really took me out. It took me out. Used to it. From the Ninja Turtles fandom and Epic the musical though. Oh my gosh. It kind of sounds... It's like, dang, you're telling me that it gets deep like that? Heartbreak? In these fandoms? I'm always surprised that, like, on the surface of fandom or like a show could be X and then under the surface it's like Y and it's just so much pain and suffering. We're like, I don't understand how we even got to this point, fellas. Real of My Heart, that's my fave. Same, which is why we did cover of it. Thank you, Hess, for agreeing to sing with me, even though I tricked you to sing 95% of the song. I'm so sorry. Mine's definitely Vexaro, but All In is my second fave. Let's see, what is my favorite? Well, Wiga's my favorite. It hits all the points of, like, how the composition is and just everything else. I just love that song to death. I don't think I've gotten tired of that song despite listening to it a million times. Whereas the other songs I definitely got, like... I was definitely, like... I got sick of listening to them, no offense to everyone. It's just that when you have to listen to it over and over again to QA, it's just hard. And it's definitely in my fantasies. I did read that. Sounds amazing. Bell, Alien Stage. Welcome No Flower to the stream. So well put together for sure. Dude, the Ninja Turtles fan of a daily suffer no reason. It's so wild. Like, angst is like all we know, I swear. What's going on? Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll discover it another time. That's just so weird to hear about. Reach your limit? No! Pink Penguin. The limit. If you can clarify what that means, I would be so grateful, because right now I feel like I'm feeling like that emote of Kazuma from the Great Ace Attorney being like, I'm at my limit. Kicks in. Oh yeah, he... So for a little backstory for the people that don't know, when I was having Hess record for Ruler of My Heart, I actually sat and stared at him for 4 hours. Like, okay, maybe that's a over-exaggeration. No, it was real. It was real. I checked the time. So he's like, okay, can you like sit in? And I just watched him mix or record for like 4 hours, which is like a normal thing, I suppose, between us. And I was like, Hess, I think you could sound softer. You could sound like you're rizzing someone, right? This is me in the beginning stages of my horrible audio direction. At that point, I think he was... I could tell he was about to, like... What's the word? Not get mad at me, but just, like... Yeah, I could tell he was getting frustrated, but it's like... It's whatever. I was like, you know what? It actually sounds fine now. But I had to, like, push him a bit. Because, like, I know it is in there somewhere in him. It's possible. I just need to grab it out of him. Ah, yes, I reached my limit. Yes, thank you so much for the context. Yeah, so songs like Black Sorrow, Blink On, Here, like all those songs, I was like, oh, help. Quality assurance is hard. But it's okay. I'll come back to them after a year. Give me like a year to cleanse myself. For Looking Potato to continue, because I sat in for that long, he's like, he likes to suggest things, right? And so that was a suggestion he had. He's like, do you think this would sound good? Like, I kind of think of something like this. And so he did that part. And I was like, you know what? Do whatever you want. Not in a bad way. It's kind of like, yeah, like, that sounds great. Just go ahead. Because Hess and I have the same brain cell where we, unfortunately, it could be labeled as a bad thing. We really want projects to sound really good, and so we're both on the same page of making something super extra to the detriment of ourselves, but to the benefit of the end product, right? So that's why that came to be. And honestly, my favorite part, because at the end of the day, I do, as much as I like when we listen to the songs, we notice that the harmonies that they put in, they're there, but they're very quiet. And I mentioned a lot earlier that to make up for my lack of singing ability, I like putting in a lot of harmonies because I like harmonies. As long as it's not overpowering, right? And so things like that make it a bit different from the original, or like transformative from the original, really make me happy, or give the listener a different experience with the same thing. Yeah. What you're wondering is like stared at him for 4 hours. Yes, I mean that is what happened. I wasn't looking at him like directly, but like I was looking at his mixing program for 4 hours because he was streaming it to me. It was just literally 4 hours passed. I was like, wow, 4 hours passed, huh? What's weird? What's your major? Oh, actually. Let me drink some water. Hey. Any other questions? Because the next time I will stream, more than likely will be when E-Raise All In is all premiered, or if something changes. So like maybe I can give like a... Oh wait, you know what? I have the acapella. I asked E-Ray for the acapella of All In. We can listen to it if you guys want. I will be playing the background music over it because I am crazy with it. I just clicked on something I didn't mean to. It might pop up. I sure hope not. Okay. So we do have the acapella of it. I'm gonna bump this down a bit. Take a look at OBS. Okay. All in. Beepo acapella. Okay, I'm gonna open this in Audition just so I can see where the waveforms are at. Honestly, I only listened to this once and I was like, because you know, me and my feelings with my voice. Question just for future reference when possibly mentioning on your channel or in channel, what pronouns do you go by? You can go she, her. That's okay. Or if you're like really concerned, nah, I'm sorry. I was like, it's she, her, they, them works, but mostly she, her. I think I'm not used to they, them, but that is also perfectly fine because I am just an entity, right? I'm just a silly little guy floating in the sky. But I appreciate you asking. Okay, acapella time. Are we ready, fellas? Timestamp 49. I mentioned that I was so tired before stream. I was taking a small nap, and now I'm so awake. It's not even funny. Yeah, MP. Okay, I'm gonna play the acapella. I'm gonna hope that I don't cringe. Okay.
Did I capture you?
Okay, we're gonna lower that a bit. Sorry, that was a lot louder than I thought. Just a little guy. One day I'll get the model revamped or something. I did recently get a 3D model of the little guy back. So I will... Maybe I'll share that. I need to rig it. I want to learn how to rig a 3D model, but then once I rig it, I have to figure out how to actually, you know, rig it to myself. Okay, that's still too loud. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
Did I capture you?
What? Okay, I think it's the compression that's making it really loud. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That's like a jump scare times 3. Okay, it's gonna happen. The acapella's gonna happen. Please. 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 Yeah.
Did I capture
Okay.
your gaze with my
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's okay. Struggle, yeah, like, but it's pointless. Don't you say that this is what we gotta do. The march of fools echoing around her, and this shares an encore. Hear that the song getting loud like a lion's roar. Why don't we let it out? So bang, hey, kick and break, yeah. In this space, we're here to Trust in me, I'll show you how to cheers. We're just given one life, so gonna live for myself. Have you seen me before? You're in your dreams, making a fantasy and all this insanity. Time to change it, oh yeah, I'm going all in.
When I said this to Hess to take a listen to, just to, you know, check over it, he like made a timestamp of where the haha happens. And then he sent a picture. And I was like, why do you do this? He was just making fun of me. And like, in not a bad way. Okay, we're gonna go to the next part. Please brace yourselves. That's the word I was looking for earlier.
Above a universe of dreams, brimming with light from what I see, wondering on who you think will win it all. Is it you? How about you? Caught within the cracks of silly rules, spreading their wings as a bird free. Hear that the song getting loud like a lion's roar. Why don't we let it out? So bang, hey, kick and break, yeah. In this space, we're here to cause a scene. Change the game with a single action. Trust in me, I'll show you how to cheers. We're just given one life, so gonna live for myself. Have you seen me before? You're in your dreams, making a fantasy and all this insanity. Time to change it all, yeah, I'm going all in.
Okay, if you didn't notice, there was like a little... Oh, sorry, we're not gonna do that. There was like a little audio change there. It's because I had to record that because I realized during that part of the song she's going through trauma, and I was like, I need to sound like I'm going through trauma. But it ended up making the mic differences pretty obvious, so please excuse that for a bit. Okay, we're gonna get to the bridge. Please brace yourselves again. No jump scares. 3, 2, 1.
All of the things that try to get in my way never survived me, I guess you could say. Push me down then, but I'll rise up again. Still unaware who will get survived enough. Hey, so bang, hey, kick and break, yeah. In this space, we're here to cause a scene. Change the game with a single action. Trust in me, I'll show you how to cheers. Got some crazy ideas, why not just give them a try? Think it over, no way, doesn't matter. Ride the rhythm of life with all this time passing by. To the sunrise we go, come now, don't stop.
Okay, that's the end of that. Okay. Thank you guys, thank you for being kind. Okay, no more jump scares. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize that the compression was making it sound so loud. And like, it actually scared me too, so Yippee! Thank you, Eerie, for exporting that. We appreciate him. Okay, other than that, I think that's all I have for you guys. Now, this is a cover made else. There's like, I think a lot of the instrumental, because when I listen to my mains by itself, right, it's without the off vocal itself. And I know that I emoted at parts, so I put a sprinkle of sass into it, just to sound sassy, right? But it doesn't translate well when the instrumental's in there, unfortunately. So this is just like a glimpse of what it did sound like. So like, I liked how I said action, but I think it kind of gets lost in translation. Yippee! Alright, fellas, we're nearing the hour. Still can't believe been streaming for an hour. But really do appreciate you guys for sticking around listening. Apologies for the beginning where I was just talking to nothing for 5 minutes. Thank you to... Let me go see who's the one that was like, are they talking? Thank you for Striker for pointing out that I was in fact talking, but no sound was coming out at all. Let's see, how do I just say this? I do stream on Twitch, but I only stream games. Premieres on YouTube, or streams on YouTube, are usually after premieres of covers, so I don't normally stream on YouTube. That, and I don't... YouTube, apparently, when you stream, you need like a different chat box to show up. So I can't. This is why I don't have chat on screen when I'm on YouTube. I need something different to set up, and I heard it's a bit harder to do. So I will stream on Twitch, but it's usually games, and even then I stream like once a month. Not even that. I stream once every 2-3 months. I have more time now, but I am slowly nearing the smooth brain part of the year, the month where I don't want to think and I want to play TFT for no reason and then cry when I am not in gold. I've been bouncing between silver 1 and gold for so long. But if you want to see me on Twitch, I will usually, if you want to hear anything from me, like actively, I am on Twitter. Like, I am on Twitter. I usually am active on Twitter. So if you want to hear anything from me, just follow me on Twitter. Same name, Dumbling Bibo. Yes, everything is the same, basically. What's your opinion on Hatsune Miku? Sorry, I was trying to read what you said before, but oh, I gotta. I love Hatsune Miku. Oh, that's okay. So you just said what? And I was like, what? I love Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku is the reason why I'm here today. For people that don't know me other than for Alien Stage, I do motion design. I do like music videos for a lot of VTubers and whatnot. I think a lot of, if you like look at, not recent ones, but like Iron Mouse, Mori Calliope, other Niji-san, you have a live, you shoujo people, I've done motion design for these people, like music videos for their song covers, right? And the only reason I got into it was because of Vocaloid in general, so thank you Hatsune Miku for your service. It's okay, Miku is okay. Miku can be, Miku is a genderless name. That's car. For real, car. I love when people call cats car. I know it's like a typo, but it's just funny that it has become commonplace. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of, I have a playlist of all the works that I've done where I make the music video. Don't just sing or force my friends to sing, fellas. I also make video. Hatsune Miku super real. Yeah! Real. Yeah! Car! Yeah! Yippee! Okay. Until next time, fellas. Catch me on socials. Same as my YouTube. You can also see my channel for all the social links and whatnot. Not from Persona. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for coming to the premiere and for all the nice comments. Yippee! Have a good night, evening, morning. I don't know. Yeah. Have a good weekend.